Hey boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's Chuck, also known as AskACapper, bringing you a Ramblentary, which is a commentary that I just talk for the whole time that game's going on in the background, and I just talk about whatever comes to my mind and things that I'm thinking of. So I'm copying APL Fisher. He did one of these a few days ago. I thought it was really awesome. It was lulzy, and I said, hey, I want to do one of those for my channel because I want to copy him because I kind of love APL Fisher. And it's kind of true. I really do have a really kind of weird man crush going on with APL Fisher in a weird way because the other night I had a dream about him. I kissed him on the lips, but it wasn't on the real lips. It was on the side at the corner of his mouth. And, you know, I woke up right away afterwards and nothing went any further than that. I really promised that nothing else didn't go any further. No homo, but it was just weird that I had that moment because I never really met him in real life, but I'm going to meet him at PAX East, and there might be some kissing. If there is, I'm going to take a video of that and put it up on my YouTube because, you know, I love the YouTube monies. But it's not good that I said YouTube monies like that because that's just giving me time to stop and think about something else instead of, you know, actually talking and keeping the ramble going because that's what you want to do. You want to ramble and rose. So I'm moving on to my next topic, things that I was thinking about that I want to share with you. Is there anybody out there that actually has like a fetish for like wanting to have sex with handicapped people? Is that actually a real thing? Because I think that should be, and it should be. Those people should hang out with me, you know, because that's, you know, it would be cool. I'd love to meet those kind of people just to see them being all like excited to be around a handicapped person because I don't think that really exists out there, or if it is, I haven't heard about it. So I might need to get on Google. I sometimes get lazy about looking things up on Google when I really just should just pop out Google, pop up my iPhone, and search things out. But sometimes, you know, you get that moment where you're just like, it's on Google. I could look it up, but I really don't want to, so I don't. Okay. So yeah, my next topic I was going to talk about, you know, what's it like being handicapped? That's something people are always asking me. What's it like? What's it like? I mean, you know, I shouldn't talk in this funny voice. That's cheating, I think, because it's just using it as a leeway or a segue, I mean, into not having to fill the void with conversation and talking. But so I'm going to move on from that topic to the idea of like, what is it like to actually physically be handicapped? It can be a challenge. You know, sometimes it's really rough, you know, having to have people help me with things that you guys take for granted, but you guys take a lot of things in your life for granted. And I really, when I think about what you guys have, that's pretty awesome. And I really appreciate that you guys can still experience a lot of things that I can't do anymore. So, I mean, if you ever get a moment, just take those time to like reflect on what you have and appreciate it, because people like me, we look at you and we really appreciate what you have and we wish that we had it. So sometimes it can be a challenge, you know, being disabled, but you know, that's what life hands you, you know, certain cards, and you just got to play the hand that you're dealt, and that's what we do because we're disabled and we're handicapped. And I'm AskACapper. So I filled that in there with the so's because I was using so to fill up a word because it's that's something you do when you get nervous or you don't have something to say. You just fill it in with words and all those things. And now I'm just using those to fill in more space because I don't really know what my next topic's going to be on. I'm looking at a nice little picture on my monitor here. It's of a bridge and there's water reflecting, and it's one of my desktops that I have. I filtered through a bunch of them that are on my desktop, and it's kind of interesting. You know, it's like pretty pictures. That's what I use. I have them change every minute to a new picture because I think that's good for your brain to have different stimulus every, you know, minute or so. So it's something I do. Been doing that for a long time. Instead of just having and being stuck with the same constant, because I think getting stuck with constants in your life is really, that's where the challenge. You got to constantly be experiencing new things. You know, it's been said, and I've heard it said, that when you pass 30, you stop trying new things, you stop doing new things, and that really isn't good. We always should be trying to do new things, and I think that's an important lesson for YouTube, because a lot of times we get stuck in our YouTube rut. If you're a video maker or you even are watching YouTube videos, you only watch the same people. It's always good to branch out, try new things, try different things. If you're making videos, try different ideas, attack the same idea from a different angle. And that's what I think is important in life, is having those experiences of trying new things. Because there's a lot of things I wish I could go back if I had my legs back before my car accident. If you didn't know, I was in a car accident, and I could go back and try new things that I didn't try. I mean, sometimes I think back on my life and I wasn't really somebody who tried a lot of different new things, and now I have that regret that I can't do that as much. So that's something to keep in mind. I think it's important that you keep those things in mind. You always are trying new things, and that's why I have my desktop and it cycles through every minute to a new picture, because I think that's cool and keeps my brain fresh. So I was thinking the other day, I saw some chess, and I really hopefully at PAX East get a chance to play Hutch, because I really want to destroy Hutch in chess, because I think he's going to crush me, and I think it would be very funny to get beat by Hutch. But he's mentioned endgame, and the endgame in chess is the hardest portion of chess. The openings are pretty standard, but you need to have a good opening, and then your middle game, but the endgame is where it all goes down, and I suck at endgame. Oh, it's so bad. I always get hammered. And I just don't see the moves, and I miss them, and they're right there in front of me, and I just can't see them, and it's like, frustrates me. But chess is great, and if you don't play chess, you should play chess. Try it, pick it up, get Chessmaster Live on the Xbox Live Arcade, or if you're APL Fisher on PSN, they don't really have a good chess game, so APL Fisher on PSN can't play chess. But anyway, at some point I'm going to be playing Magic against APL Fisher. I'm going to crush and destroy him because I'm good at Magic. Well, I'm not that good, actually. I'm a very big noob at Magic because I haven't really been playing it very long. But I like Magic. If you don't play Magic the Gathering, that's a pretty cool game too, even though it's kind of nerdy, and I just think that most people get made fun of for playing Magic. But, you know, hey, you got to nerd out sometimes, and you got to not care what people say, and that's what the major rule of being handicapped is all about. It's not really caring about what other people think about you, because people are going to have their opinion, but you can't care. You just got to do your own thing. Got to love life. Got to embrace it. You got to hang in there. You got to do the best you can do. That's all I got to say. You know, this game wasn't that great, but had a good time. All right, game on, gamers. Peace in your crease, Ramblentary.
Sign the petition and help a brother out. Sign the petition and together we can shout. Only use his face. Wants to play games like Crisis, but he can't, and it's lame.